There's gonna be days where you're not up. There's gonna be days where you're not making as much money. There's gonna be days where you are not that man that you wanna live up to, and she can hold you up. She can hold you up and hold your ground, hold you down. They don't even offer emotional stability for you. They don't bring nothing at all to the table, but yet you guys are still trying to pursue them. They don't have to bring money. They don't have to bring the same amount of items and value materialistic wise. And let's talk about queens. There isn't a lot of queens out here. You guys want to be a king to a bum, be a king to a frog, be a king to a duck. You want to be a king to a bird. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my bad man fellas? It is your girl Bosana, and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about women need to bring something to the table. This is another topic that I actually really don't know why I didn't do back before. I'm just thinking of so many different video ideas that are different from what I haven't posted. Obviously they're all along the same lines, but this is something that I'm surprised I really didn't talk about sooner. So this topic I'm really excited to actually talk about. There's some key things that I haven't mentioned ever in my other videos, and so you guys will find out today, and hopefully it helps you guys out. And you guys already know the routine. Make sure you check out my other YouTube channel, make sure you check out my Patreon, and of course make sure you check out my social media. Give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure to share these videos too. Let that person know that needs to hear this, you guys. So with this topic of women need to bring something to the table, let's just start off with the way things are running right now. What is still a thing right now? Comment down below what is still a thing between women and men right now in this society. Something that has not changed throughout generation, but what changed is the way the woman's mind works. But this is still a thing. And if you know about hypergamy, you should know this right now. Comment it down below. What we know, you guys, is that women still expect men to be the provider. Okay, I'm gonna be doing a whole nother video about this topic. This has not changed throughout generations. What changed, like I said, is the mindset of females thinking, you know what, I can still provide for myself, I'm still independent, I'm a feminist. All this stuff still has not changed, right? But the part that's changed is that females still expect men to come into that relationship and provide. They expect men to come in and give them this, do that for me. If you can't take care of me, then what are you good for? Females can be the one to go into a guy and have nothing to bring to the table and think that they're good, think that that's acceptable. But when a guy does it, it's not. You see how society is so messed up? When a woman has nothing to bring to the table, let me ask you this first. Why are you providing everything? Why are you holding your part of the bargain and she's doing nothing? Look it, this is you right here, this is her. Maybe it'll go like this a little bit, but it's gonna drop right back down. Maybe it'll be like this, no, stay like that. But it'll never be like this, never be up here and she's gonna help you come up. It'll never be one of those. It's just so messed up because so many guys are good guys out here and they are providing. They are doing what they gotta do. But females are out here not bringing nothing to the table. And then on top of that, they gotten what they want. But then they get this cold feet. They get this feeling of, yo, I don't know if I'm ready. You know, I don't know if this is the person for me. Let's start off with the two things you need to take away from that. Girls know what they're not offering. This guy is actually a high value man. This guy is actually that hypergamy guy that girls want to go for. And that, you know what, in this case, I can't actually stay around because it's almost embarrassing for her. It's almost bringing her self-value down. These are the females that have the good mindset, but they're lost. They're going into this man's life and they don't know how to figure out themselves, how to actually build themselves up and not use him. Instead, have him help her become better or grow or get to a point where she's becoming her own woman and she has her own. But then there's the girls that are the users where the guy has so much to offer, they don't get cold feet, but that's because they're there to use. That's because they're emotionally unavailable. So it doesn't matter if they're around. It doesn't matter how much you're around. You really doesn't. But they're gonna get whatever they want to get by all means. So you get what I'm saying? So there's a different types right there. Keep that in mind. Women have gotten to the point where they're so comfortable with the idea and they feel as a man, they put you in this category. You have to always be solid. You always have to have your ground. And yes, I say with alpha males, that's how they get their females because that's what females look for and the alpha males show that. But what happens is guys are even good men that are complete good men that are there to help the girls out. The girls are offering nothing. And what did they end up doing? They end up wasting their time. You guys can't continue trying to do everything in your power to make it work for a female that doesn't offer even a dime to you. What sense does that make? And I'm going right back to this. I haven't said it in a while. What sense does that make? It makes no sense. You guys are dealing with the type of females that forever are gold digging. Forever are gold digging. Forever are thinking, I don't have to do nothing. I'm telling you, at some point, you're gonna get tired. I don't care what type of guy you are, but when a girl is only around and she doesn't bring nothing to the table, as I just mentioned, like the two type of girls that y'all have, she will never actually fulfill your needs completely. Because at some point, hopefully, some guys will never get it, but at some point, hopefully you'll see the true colors behind all of it. And what it is, it's a scheme. A girl that feels like she shouldn't need to bring something to the table, it's only a game. And I tell you guys, nobody wants to be a part of the game, but you have to know how the game runs, because then you have the advantage and you don't have to be the played one in the game at all. She has to bring something to the table, because what happened to 50-50? What happened? I told you guys, you don't have to teach a woman how to be a woman. A woman has to do it herself. But when she knows that she is a woman, she knows that role is, I have to provide, or if I'm not providing because maybe I'm a stay-at-home wife or something like that, I know I'm still gonna bring my 50-50 in a different way. They don't have to bring money. They don't have to bring the same amount of items and value materialistic wise. They can bring something to the table with their emotions, with the way they make you feel. But the thing is, there's women out here that are not even doing that. They don't even offer emotional stability for you. They don't offer a single thing. They don't bring nothing at all to the table, but yet you guys are still trying to pursue them. What sense does that make? No sense. How are you gonna try to pursue something that has nothing to give to you, has no value? That's why we say stop validating women, stop looking at women and trying to praise them. That's the biggest problem. You guys, I haven't said it in a minute, but guys are putting women at this high pedestal knowing damn well she is not a queen. And let's talk about queens. There isn't a lot of queens out here. You guys want to be a king to a bum. You want to be a king to a frog. I don't get it. You want to be a king to a duck. You want to be a king to a bird. How can you be a king to a bird when you want a queen in your life? And you're talking about this thought, this trick is literally bringing nothing to the table besides her nastiness, besides her whole activities, besides, you know, her drama, annoying friends, her lazy lifestyle, her only looking good and I get likes on Instagram lifestyle to the table. And that's what you have to keep looking at. You don't get nothing in return. And this is some real shit, you guys. You don't get nothing in return. I'm really trying to touch some people because you guys, I know it can be so difficult sometimes to really see things for what it is. But you guys also remember, a lot of girls, they just bring more trauma to your life. They just bring destructiveness. They just bring a lot of things you don't want. You end up getting hurt. You end up broken. And then a lot of guys talk about, oh, this is why I don't open up. This is why I don't do this and that. But look, this whole time you seen this girl didn't bring nothing, but yet her looks or the few things that she would always say to keep you around is what kept you around. Women have to bring things to the table as well. This is not your job. You don't have to feel like I'm the only one. And like I just mentioned, it doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to do with anything materialistic. But she has to bring something. She has to give you that confidence. She has to give you that boost. And what we have to remember is sometimes we're going to be down. Even you as feeling like I need to be a provider, or, you know, just feeling like I'm a man and I need to do this. There's going to be days where you're not up. There's going to be days where you're not making as much money. There's going to be days where you are not that man that you want to live up to, and she can hold you up. She can hold you up and hold your ground, hold you down. But that's because she's bringing something to the table. You have a woman that doesn't bring nothing to the table. When you're down, you're going to fall alone. When you're down, you're going to be down alone. At this point, I feel like it's better for men to be more at the bottom and have a female that's up to help him come up, because the way it is right now is girls being at the bottom and guys trying to help them up, the roles are being really attacked differently. And girls are using it to their advantage instead of, you know, a guy that's down and just wants to be loved, feel loved, and actually be there and have a relationship. They're completely capable of doing something, but yet in this case, they're not going to. A guy can be down too, and you can hold them down from the beginning until they come up. It's just becoming a free ticket for girls. Like I said in my Don't Save Her video, if you didn't watch that, make sure you go watch that, is that you can't save a girl too. They're always going to want to use their body. They're always going to be just out here with different men and wanting to experiment and seeing what the best they can get. So you can't keep trying to save a girl that's like that. And there's a whole lot of other stuff I said in that video. But yeah, don't try to save her when she doesn't want to bring something to the table at all. So I hope this video helped you guys out, and if it did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on my social media. Make sure you check out my Patreon, and of course, you guys know, make sure you check out my new channel, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, you guys.